No, I haven't.
So you guys should be able to see me in there, red, orange, and yellow guy. So we are looking for cold spots. So we're looking for blue and black. This is a FLIR thermal imaging camera. So this is what firemen would use to actually help save people. It's just a quick attachment for a phone. It's not a phone app you guys can go home and download. So blue and black areas, I want them to either move or take shape. When I say take shape, I want a head, shoulders, moving arms, and legs. That's what we've caught with this guy in the past. Hopefully that's what we'll capture again tonight. It's perfect temperature for us. We're sitting at about 65 degrees. I usually look for 15 plus degree temperature drops. There is a blue dot bouncing around the screen showing you the coldest spot in the frame at that particular moment. I'm going to be looking for 50 degrees and below in the event that we don't get the full-blown blue apparition of a person. If I find something, you'll obviously have the screenshot and the marker to go find it and watch it move for yourself. Now, glass is always going to be colder as we're kind of going through this. We're going to be near cars, and windshields are always going to be black. If it's not moving, I keep going. So when I'm spot checking this, for every 5 minutes, I watch about 2 minutes of it on fast forward because it's much easier to find a cold anomaly when it's being watched in double the time. Than it is in real time. I don't listen to the audio on this, but it will be recording audio the entire night. So Lars, I think I'm going to go with you on this one. So you seem like super interested, like your eyes like sparked up once I started showing you how it worked.
I didn't follow.
First off, communication devices, this is where I start with holding information. I'm not going to be giving you questions like what color was George Washington's white horse, like what we did over there with the big red barn. So, this place used to be the Charles and Eliza
39.3. Dude, that's 73.2. What the fuck? 123.3?
How much?
Dude, what the fuck? 120, it's all over the place. 5.6, 123.6, like that crazy numbers. It's like all over the place. Is that possible?
Yes. I told you I was kind of expecting a spike. In some locations, this is one of the locations that just was next to
Is there like a rumor?
Let's do consoles. Fruit.
This is going to be very interesting as we kind of go through this. Alright, so your baseline, so auto, don't give me anything below a 25 at this point. This way I'm not writing down a whole notebook full of numbers, okay?
Yeah, I have 12.
Eliza and Charles Pinckney. Who the hell were these people? They had a son named Charles. They had a son named Charles. That's 3 different Chucks. That's why we look for the secondary clues, so I know which one's coming through and we know how to address them. So, the son and the nephew were signers of the Constitution for South Carolina. Big deal for us, but not get politics, and we're going to move on.
So am I just trying out words?
Yep, you're going to have Tourette syndrome all night long, just so you know. If
I
you're
would
giving me too
love
much,
that. Can we trade?
you got black and
You haven't
gray.
said a word yet.
Black, red, fruit.
Can you imagine what he's listening to?
Say the words.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, he'll shut him out. If he's giving me too much, I'll shut him out. Don't worry. So a lot of people are getting really good at this really fast, so they just want to talk over me.
Oh, there's your head.
So I shut him up.
My grandma.
My arm, my arm's getting sore. Where's that?
Vowel thing. We're going
So,
here.
Eliza, that's who we're going to be discussing because that's who we're going to be
No
trying to make
consonants.
contact with.
No vowels at all.
Eliza marries Charles at a young age according to today's standards. I say it that way because if we're going to ask her how old she was when she got married, don't expect numbers from the colonial days that she came from, like 12 and 14, when young girls got married. Think of today's standards because the husband was over double her age when they married. It was a creepy age gap then and now. Now, she married him because her father was over in
25
England.
cents.
Was over in England, where she's from, and he thinks he's dying. He's trying to bring his kids home one last time so he can see them. Eliza doesn't believe he's dying. Instead, she stays put and gets married. It's 1744. You don't get married in that year to get a green card because we're not a country yet. She married him out of love. This is a true love story. So, with that said, she was right. Dad did not die right away. Instead, he starts sending her gifts from England to where you're standing. One of the gifts happened to be the plant seeds of indigo. That's a plant that makes blue dye that makes her blue jeans blue. Most of you are wearing it tonight because that's what we use it for now. However, when she got her seeds, she didn't know what to do with them. She had to learn from her servants and slaves how to keep them cultivated. It's not always hot here. Then she figured out how to make the dye and moved it to a cash crop, got a hold of Dad and told him the rice plantations were going downhill, that they were going to make a killing with the indigo. And we now have an international businesswoman during colonial times, something absolutely unheard of. So that's the boring business shit of Eliza. Let's get into the weird stuff because that's why we're here. Communication devices. So Harlan, you go ahead and pull out one.
All right.
You're going to have a set of focus questions. You're going to be focused on Eliza's death. She's pretty open about talking about it, but the 4 major questions that we get answers to how old she was when she died, what she died from, where she's buried, which president was a pallbearer at her funeral. So all of the journalistic questions of who, what, when, where, why kind of tally. As far as the other two devices, the mansion's not here anymore, David. You can hopefully ask a question of like what happened to the mansion, and hopefully you're going to get the answer. Normally when we get the what happened to the mansion, we will often get 2 or 3 numbers from the date of the specific occurrence of what actually happened here. So it happens quite often. Last but not least, with your Ouija board device going over there, you're going to hopefully get Eliza's full initials because it's ELP. I'm looking for them in that order. I'm saying it out loud because, again, I'm teaching her how to use the damn device. So you said you've had no vowels whatsoever that have come through? No vowels. Okay. Well, hopefully we get an ELP in that order to kind of let us know that she's actually here. His readings that we're getting on Otto's device, like I haven't seen readings this high in quite some time. So hopefully, as we kind of explore the space for about 5 minutes or so, I'll go around Rob with everybody, kind of see what's going on. With the cameras, again, I don't always do a real-time follow-up with the cameras because I do send them to YouTube so I can watch them on a computer screen. You guys can watch them on your TV. So if I'm not following up with the two of you so much more as I am with the communication and the EMF readings, those are more real-time events.
You should just be like scanning though. Is that like, all right.
You're a filmmaker at this point. So
okay.
I do want to have you guys just go ahead and spread out. I'm going to keep you behind so I can show you how to get to that word list and you can see all of them just like everybody else. Otto above 25, and of course Harlan, if you're hearing anything else, let me know. Yep, you already got to hit that like button and you can scroll through it.
What? That's what I got. What?
I got you, Harlan. You're looking. I can see you. My arms are getting tired. My arms are getting tired.
What?
My arms are getting tired holding this thing up.
You can hold it down.
I mean, come on. It's fucking ridiculous.
Order. Order? Order. W-A-T-E-R. Order. Or as we say in Jersey, order.
Oh yeah, you just got a fucking ghost, but you're too busy on your phone.
What are you talking about?
Serve.
Like,
Serve. Then
is this gonna be like the one night we don't find ghosts?
what?
Is this gonna be like the one night we don't find ghosts?
Where's Eliza's? How you for clothes? What's her? How you for clothes? What's her name? Eliza. Where was her bedroom? Where was Eliza's bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Back off. Back off, buddy. Do I look like a little stick figure?
What's that?
Yeah. How was that, Krager? What did that look like? How was my stick figure stuff? Was it like good dancing with the stick figure? Like, what was it like?
It's not very good.
Really? I'm sure it was horrible, but like it must have been good for me. That's fucking terrible. That's like an embarrassment. Delete that now. Delete that now. Delete that now.
I've already sent it to the chapter. So when it picks up, like, say, it picks up that. Stalk.
That's why a lot of that.
Got stalk.
You do find something.
Yeah.
If you find
Stalk.
something there and you're not sure,
Yeah,
it's
so you
like,
like,
hey,
so you want to see what somebody looks like?
lift your left foot, like ask for something very
Yeah.
specific. So
Yeah, I'm looking for somebody blue. I haven't seen anybody blue. Are you hearing any words?
Nothing that, like,
I thought you were in a Tourette's.
really fucking annoying.
What, listen to it?
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Random noise.
Oh, good God.
That could drive me nuts.
You think?
Drake.
Yeah. I think there's a few bars on it. Yeah. Neat. I'll go this. How do you start spinning words?
Right.
Really seriously good. Yeah. You could like throw like there was like toss, slash, toss, like alley. Nick.
Kicked in head by horse. Kicked in head by horse.
Alright. No, I haven't seen anything weird. I've like
And don't think that that's an every night capture.
really?
I get probably 4 to 5 solid pieces on that a year.
okay.
So, but if
So
we don't record,
you pretty much give me like the shit piece.
no,
there.
it's probably the coolest piece of equipment out here.
Okay.
To be honest with
Alright.
you. But my
See?
forte, honestly,
Coolest.
is in spirit box work. If I get called to another paranormal team, it's because of what I can do with those.
Okay. Got it.
Harlan, what are you hearing?
Nothing
He
like,
doesn't like the noises.
nothing that like really, nothing's really
Static. The static is
It's
not
static.
well for
It's like all.
This is on your ear.
Well, he's trying to listen to both.
All right.
And it's not an easy job either. So I'm asking you to do something with the hearing that you've never done before. So
Yeah, it definitely, it's hard to decipher, to filter out.
You're being pretty heroic.
Man, I'm a giver.
what are the numbers coming out? Where's our word list? What do we got going on there, David? Anything?
They're nothing exciting. Dry, stalk, then serve, water, Liam. We got Liam.
Yeah.
Tell me who Liam is.
All right.
Where's your son?
Probably is my son.
Diverse. Diverse.
What is it?
Assemble. We're near the church. Do a little investigative work for you.
Try for it. Go for it.
I say,
I'll debunk it, but go ahead.
fucking idiot, Cohen.
All
Yeah.
right, let's go to the back.
All right.
Wrap this one up.
Otto, let's go, bud. How you doing over there, Dan?
Put some valves.
Great.
We're all coming together now, though.
Okay.
You can go ahead and hit the stop button if you haven't already.
Okay. All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
While you're in this corner, because we are really close to that transponder over there. Any crazy words? No. Nothing on either one of you? So larger camera's upside down, camera on the left.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm still gonna see them, aren't I? Like,
It'll be upside down ghosts. That'll send you for a start.
You gonna head back? Yeah. Okay.
I'm still gonna see them, though, right? Like,
Upside down.
yeah, I'm not like. I'd like to see one.
Yeah, we
Upside
gotta
down
pee.
like
Let's
that.
get to it. Can we build on a pee?
Josh called an Uber already?
Give me a vowel.
No.
Where you guys staying?
I just.
The Hyatt place.
I just.
Get an Uber.
You guys probably gotta pee.
Just jump in.
What?
I just peed back there. You think I probably gotta pee?
No.
Yeah.
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 Oh. Don't tell them.
I don't know where I am. But I'm in an empty abandoned parking lot.
So Dan, you're gonna be in charge of that too.
What the fuck's up with the devices? Where are we, dude? What's the name of this place?
Powder Magazine.
It'll-
We are at
It'll come up.
83 Cumberland. You could just drop a pin.
Are you dropping a pin for? What are you?
Just where to put Hyatt.
Oh, I see.
Powder magazine. Just where to take Hyatt house first.
I'm not getting any.
Okay. You guys notice the big giant crosses on this building right here?
Yeah.
Part of the reason why we're here. Those are not crosses. Those are earthquake bolts. If you don't
What are they?
Earthquake bolts.
Okay.
So if you don't know what those are, they're basically giant turnbuckles. So if you have another earthquake, like what we did in 1886, you can tighten them, and it's supposed to tighten up the building so it doesn't incur any further damage. It's a great idea. It just doesn't work. The only reason I bring them up is because it is part of the reason why we're here. Those are the oldest set of earthquake bolts. You guys keep me around.
Yeah. Yeah, more than that, but yeah.
This is Cumberland right here. Probably going to meet you right in front of the powder, so make a left. And that camera has acted up in this location before.
Hey, can I see? Come here for a sec. What's that? Like that little. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, it's going crazy now.
It's because your heat, which is the people, are fluctuating in and out of frame.
It's like a really light blue, like couple sticks. All right. Oh, well.
Hopefully the blue dot went over there and we can get a reading of it. I wonder if that car hit that tree and just left it there.
Huh.
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Anything, Dan? Anything funny in here?
Is that the heat thing? I'm going to walk over here and fart. See if you can.
slump over. I think. Yeah.
Anything?
Oh my god, it just exploded.
Any
See
out
what's
there,
going on
babe?
in that thing.
You got anything going on?
Is it like radios, signals?
And nothing.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you're listening to. It's like just a mix of like radios. It's like someone changing the dials. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that's it.
Nick. Slow night. It's been a slow
It
night
is.
today. Nick, we need to go to the jail.
All right, go to the gym.
To the jail, man.
Nope.
Nick, let's go to the jail.
Doesn't sound like it's happening there.
We can handle the jail, Nick.
And Nick can't though.
No.
I'm fine.
Actually, David, you can't handle the joke.
I can handle the jail.
You can't handle the jail.
Can we borrow these devices for a little bit? And can you give me directions to the jail? We wouldn't go
He
there.
doesn't have Google Maps. We're actually not far from it.
We're not far from it, Davey.
Really not.
Hey, can't we just walk by?
It's actually in the neighborhood.
Google it.
They do tours inside of it. For me to take a tour on the outside of it, I would actually get a ticketing because it's in a residential area.
Can't we just be a bunch of dudes walking down the street in the residential area?
We could be.
Without my gear.
I mean, we could have like hijacked your gear, I think.
Hijack.
Same. I don't know. Like, I would need help. Like, if I saw something, I'd be like, "What's this?" But you know.
Dan, you got anything? Have you heard anything?
I can't. Like I want to stay on the station. I can't take it.
Your ADD.
It's like I'm driving with somebody that just can't choose a station.
Your OCD and ADD is kicking in too
Oh, I
much.
just can't do it.
Anybody else want to try it?
Somebody else, I can't do it. I will punch a wall.
Here, you can go with words. I'll go with. I'll
Okay.
see if this.
That's a good alliance. Surge.
Davey's got like another 30 seconds. He's like, "Hey,
Go to the jail. Go to the jail. Nick, I'm telling you. This,
Hey, he said don't heckle him.
It's the spirits.
wait. This says go.
Good try.
This is loud. This is good.
Yeah, you're near the sidewalk.
Riding that train.
On
cocaine.
Casey
Just said
Jones, you
dope.
better watch your horse.
Oh, his thing said dope before.
No, mine. Yeah. I had dope too. You had dope on
And
yours?
which exact lyric did you just hear? I know you just sang like two of them, but what did you... Bodies over there, so hopefully it's going to correlate something. And we have gotten a few disembodied voices. Some of them saying help, help. Sorry, that's going to be super loud for you. But at any rate, so she falls to the ground. And somebody drove by and seen a woman on the ground, so they stopped to help her out. And they help her into their car. And he rushes her to the hospital, which is St. Rupert's, where MUSC sits right now. So they get down there and she has a doctor. His name is Dr. Avery Finger.
You want my goggles on?
Not yet. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to basically repeat everything that you say. In the event you're too loud, which I think could be a possibility, I'm going to tap you
Me?
on. Yeah. I'm going to tap you on the shoulder. So that means kind of quiet down a little bit. You do have neighbors. I try not to.
We're gonna take good film time.
When we are done,
We're gonna take good film.
I know. I'm just. You have to walk all around. I get it. I get it. Like
Yeah, I'm not really gonna go. No.
you have to. No, you have to look at it because you can fuck the whole
That's
thing
my
up.
point. So you're going to repeat everything you hear, whether it be yes or no. So I'm going to be asking questions. You're
This
not
is
going to be able to
serious
hear what those
stuff.
questions are. It should look like
You
a
can miss the whole
conversation.
thing. I mean, you
Now,
can
Harlan, on your
win
end,
some kind of
When I-
like
you
Nobel
say
Peace
that,
Prize
like,
tonight.
The Nobel Peace
song,
Prize.
everything.
We can't vote with anything better than that.
I don't want you to keep singing.
That's what you came up with?
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah. You can live in the basement
Go
too.
with this.
Your, I shot the sheriff is a song.
If he
You
can,
heard
if
I
he-
shot
Tell 'em
the-
we're in the basement.
That's kind of the whole mentality behind the song. You know,
So good.
it might actually be. Harlan, your device is going to create imagery. So it's going to basically look like a 2D picture just kind of floating there. And you're just going to quickly describe what that looks like. If it's two guys on a green bench with a tree, say two guys, green bench, and a tree. If he's not saying much, I may ask you probing questions just to kind of like, hey, is there a time period? Can you tell me manner of dress? Can you tell me what ethnicity these people are? That kind of thing. So I only keep you guys under for 10 minutes. So obviously, Harlan, you're going to be able to hear me and the questions that I'm asking. So obviously, when I say we're done, fill everything on your face, and we'll take a look at the pictures to see what you saw. So
David, no heckling and beats and
headphones
zero.
on, and that thing seems like it's loud enough. So you need to turn it down a little bit. We're already getting an image. So
1, 2.
it's 11:02. Have you ever used virtual reality before? A lot of people haven't. It's surprising to me, but we'll still set it up for you, so that way all you got to do is look straight ahead and tell us what you see. And I did set it up where there's like a rolling Cuban cigar smoke in the background, so that way my guest didn't fall asleep in total darkness. So Henry, we are using both devices tonight, so if you want to push through and tell us something about your
This one
occupation.
goes out too.
Tell us about your occupation. I would be very grateful. It would just verify that you're here so we can continue the
Dad?
conversation. In the event that it's blurry, there's a focus right here, so that just moves your lenses back and forth. You're already getting an image, so I'm trying to be quick. Slide that back in there.
Denied her allegations. America.
Am I saying what I see?
Yep.
Ghost story.
Guy leaning forward, reading, fire?
Okay. Time period?
I can't tell.
And you may get one image, you might get 10.
Part of the reason.
You need to push forward. If you're not Henderson and you might be Dr. Ladd, I showed you a code word earlier. Can you tell us what that code word is?
Fits like a glove.
Dan, if you get any words, just shout them out. Henry, either if you are here, tell us something about your occupation.
Fell in love.
Who did you fall in love with? If Dr. Ladd is here, I gave you a code word.
The things of God.
Now he's getting the hang of it, guys. You can use this to blackmail him later. Like,
And abounding.
that's why I said keep your camera on him.
Shake your booty. Brief Joe. Gaza. 18.
Henry,
You can take.
give us something about your occupation to verify that you're here. If Dr. Ladd is here, tell us the code word, please. I like the word Joe, but I want more than that. We're also using the green box. You can give us images.
A little hotter.
Henry,
Forever.
you said the word 18 and fell in love. Can you talk about what year that you fell in love?
Study but what we see. John 14.
Henry, who did you fall in love with? Can you give us a name?
Other contributors. Learn more. It's me.
Who did you fall in love with? You guys notice I'm going after very specific
I
details
want to wake
here.
up.
It's just not enough. It's very vague. Harlan, you got anything?
Nope, just smoke.
Negotiable. Krager's a douchebag.
Thank you, Henry.
About time.
Yeah. Go back to the basement.
Say it again.
Henry, I need you to push forward and tell me something about your occupation, please.
Pretty.
Tell us what you did for a living. We're not giving-
Gather in solemn.
Staircase going up and a closet on the left.
Okay. Modern house?
Older house.
How old?
I'd
New
say
religious.
from the 1900s, maybe earlier, 1800s, mid 1800s.
Mid 1800s. Okay. Henry, you can answer yes or no if that's your house that you're trying to show.
Interim.
I'm gonna guess,
Another group.
I'm gonna guess not, since it has 2 stories. What's your last word?
I want a guy with cash. I got a girl.
It's been on there about 5 minutes so far. It goes quick.
Above.
Henry.
Jesus.
Can you tell us what sounds you hear out of the church? Since you said a few religious sounds so far. It's not an air horn. What sound do we normally hear out of the church?
Take this Christian faith seriously.
Henry, what sound comes out of the church?
Unless you die. Regular instances. I've never been.
Okay, let's move on to Dr. Ladd. Let's go back to your position name came through. Dr. Ladd up to here. What's the code word? Or you could tell us what your occupation was.
James.
That's not the code word. Try again.
There's a cemetery,
Okay.
trees, crosses in the cemetery. Maybe a rainbow.
Pretty vague. We're talking about dead people. I'd be more interested if there was just like 2 sarcophaguses there.
Pack for tomorrow.
There's 4 cross tombstones in front.
Words travels fast.
Dr. Ladd, tell us what your occupation is.
Looks like a mother and
Huge
daughter
parts.
holding hands. She's in a white dress.
Revelations.
The mother, younger one's in a blue dress, standing in a doorway. Both have red hair, long red hair.
My dad.
That's not your dad. Henry? Dr. Ladd? Either one of you tell us what your occupation is so we know who's here. We're going to wrap this up.
Bells.
What sound do we get out of the church? Happens all the time. Oh, somebody's trying to call me. Okay.
How serious?
It's funny, Harlan. You can laugh.
What?
I said it's funny.
Oh, I don't
It
know.
looked like you were trying to stifle a laugh.
Diabetes.
No, not at all. Trust
Oh, I
me.
am.
I would have laughed.
Now we
Piss my
have here.
pants.
Well, what's even better is when somebody books a tour, like they book their tickets. Janine from Ghostbusters
For the
comes
love of
on
God.
and says, "Ghostbusters, what do you want?" So that way I know it's somebody booking
Because-
their tickets. Henry and Dr. Ladd, we're going to wrap this up. Can you tell us goodnight?
Murders.
Henry going once. Going twice. It's been about 9 minutes. I don't feel like we got a whole lot going. The only best thing we had was Joe and Bells.
Been with me.
Okay, that's enough. Alright, Harlan, peel that thing off your face. Let's see these images you got. Alright.
So where do the images come from? What's the
Breaker still a douchebag.
The images are generated.